One of my latest Facebook finds was this luggage rack for my dual sport. Came with the whole rackless system, all the dry bags and stuff you could ever need. Got this for just 350 bucks. One of the bags I was really excited to start to use is this tool roll from Moto. I've been just throwing loose wrenches into the bottom of my backpack and it is very hard to find anything. Got this tool bag and was a little confused about how to use it. So I looked it up, saw that I was missing this freaking little roll liner thing, the actual tool roll. This is just a waterproof sleeve. I'm not going to spend $109 on a tool roll, but I got the waterproof sleeve, so I thought, why not try to 3D print something to kind of hold some tools. Just thinking something kind of slim, something that kind of slid into these 3 tri-fold sections and kind of fold instead of rolling. So I laid out some tools, started with the largest wrench for my axle nut, got all my wrenches and sockets on one side, set up the other side with Allens and pocket knife and screwdriver and everything else. And then my hope was I could fit chain lube and a chain brush and zip ties in there. In the end, I didn't fit the chain lube can in there. It's pretty big. And this process of modeling wrenches was very tedious. I would not recommend it. I took photos, top-down view with a ruler of every wrench and socket. Super tedious. Spent hours modeling these wrenches, and in the end, especially with the crescent end, not even remotely close to an accurate model. I had to oversize the 3D print a ton in all these curved regions to get the wrench to fit. Did look pretty cool and did end up actually making a pretty nice 3D print. It just was quite involved. And then here I'm laying everything out in CAD as well. So the thing started to take shape. I'm realizing that I should cut these corners underneath the ends of these wrenches to make it easier to pry them out of the print. You can kind of get your hand underneath them, get a lot more leverage. The sockets in the corner here, they ended up being kind of hard to remove. But you got a multi-tool, you can pull those pliers out and then they are very easy to get out. And this little square drive didn't actually end up fitting in the sockets. They sit on top of it. But looks cool, so kept it. And this was about a 10-hour print. Took quite some time. So I filmed about the first hour of the print. I couldn't actually leave my phone there for 10 straight hours. So this is what the wrench organizer ended up looking like. These wrenches fit pretty well. The 8mm there needed some filing on those retention bumps. And then the large axle nut wrench, a 15/16 wrench, was pretty hard to retain well. It was a little loose, but everything else is super solid. Nothing comes loose so far, and taken in and out of the bag, everything is still where it should be. And off camera, I did make a second one. This one was a little simpler parts. Everything kind of slots into the sides of it, so that once it's in the bag, they can't come out. But once you take it out, everything comes right back out. Got a pretty snug fit on most of these things. Some Allen keys, screwdriver, and flashlight were all pretty snug. The Leatherman, or the multi-tool, was quite difficult to model a nice slot for. That ended up being pretty loose. Shouldn't fall out while it's in the bag, but once you get it out, I think you gotta be kind of careful to hold that side upright. Not the end of the world, and I'm not gonna spend another 10 hours printing another one of these, but It doesn't quite fold up as small as throwing everything loose in the bag did. That 3D print, that content adds a lot of thickness to it. It's pretty big, but at least it feels a little more satisfying to open and less stressful to dump tools out in the mud. I found a little temporary spot. I don't know if I'll keep it here forever, but found a way to strap it down to the top of this luggage on the right side. Seemed like a pretty good strong hold. Didn't seem like it was going to fall out, but I don't know if I'm going to accidentally hit it while I'm sitting down. Yeah, pretty painless process of getting the tools out. It's pretty quick to unstrap it, and kind of annoying to take everything out of the tool roll, you know? To get any wrench, you're taking all the items out. And when you don't have a workbench, that's probably going to be pretty annoying. But still, I'm pretty happy. I don't have the undue stress of just dumping stuff out or reaching in blindly, getting poked by a pocket knife or something. Yeah, I was pretty happy to be able to still use this tool roll. It's a pretty good deal on this whole luggage setup. You know, you're gonna have to deal with some compromises like that. I'm certainly not gonna spend $100 freaking bucks on a tool organizer, but yeah, I'm quite happy with how the luggage setup is shaken up.